I'm right. Meghan and Harry show that they are the most hypocritical people on the planet. The Sussexes have returned to the spotlight with a new video after a disastrous few months. But are things really as they seem? Well, it looks like Harry and Meghan are back. Are they better than ever? Well, definitely not. But they are like things that tend to flare up, things that hold the world's attention for a little bit and then they go away for a little bit. On Thursday, Meghan and Harry, as well as their hair and makeup and lighting and sound and camera teams, made a comeback. They put themselves right back in the spotlight in a video that really should have been titled, "Everything is Fine." Amid rumors that their marriage is in trouble, that their careers are in even worse trouble, and that their brand is basically done for, Harry and Meghan showed up to try to convince us that none of that is happening. Here we have Meghan and Harry wearing coordinating contempo casual wear in the warm California sun, absolutely glowing with good health, expensive skincare regimens, and a lot of yoga, just being their natural, brilliant, charitable selves. You know, just a normal day at the Olive Garden McMansion. Real heroes don't wear capes after all, they usually wear silk. So what exactly was this little video? Well, okay, to be more specific, it's 2 minutes and 40 seconds. And it featured Meghan and Harry calling up some of the 26 recipients of the inaugural $2 million funding round from the Responsible Technology Youth Power Fund. The Archwell Foundation helped to found the fund, but it's not really known how much they contributed. The video is cute, it's pretty charming, it's full of people who passionately want to make the world a better place and who really are doing something about one of the greatest cesspools of the 21st century. Of course, I'm referring to the internet and social media. But the real stars of the show are Meghan and Harry, the Duke and Duchess of Hypocrisy, or as they're billed on the screen, Harry and Meghan. Seems like now they're trying to trade in their royal titles for mononym status like Beyoncé or Madonna. Now, the recipients certainly are impressive. They are some people who really want to make a difference. They're inspiring. They are incredibly energetic. And they're all shot with iPhones. Meanwhile, Meghan and Harry are being shot in perfect high def. Instead of making some poor aide shoot them with an iPhone, a professional camera crew who seems to have shot the couple from multiple angles is there. I guess all the better to catch those warm smiles, those big hearts, and the clear attempt at a relaunch. Maybe we should call this a comeback, maybe we should call it a reset, a do-over, or perhaps a fight back is better. Doesn't really matter what word or phrase you want to use, it's all incredibly transparent. The last few months have been some of the roughest and the most damaging for Meghan and Harry ever since they left the royal fold. We have seen crisis after crisis hit them. I mean, PR failure after PR failure after humiliation after humiliation. They caused quite a stir and they claimed they were caught in a near-catastrophic clash with the paparazzi. They lost their $20 million deal with Spotify. They are facing Netflix getting rid of them too after the contract is finished. There are also rumors aplenty that their marriage is on the rocks. All this has resulted in Meghan and Harry becoming the butt of so many jokes on late-night TV, and they have basically become a byword for flaming out in spectacular fashion. So a video or an outing or an engagement was necessary after all that. I'm sure that somebody in the planning meeting said the words, "Take back control of the narrative." You see, what Meghan and Harry really needed to try to remind everybody of is that they are do-gooders. They are trying to save the world with their positive vibes and their big ideas, unlike those Windsors who are just stuck in the past. But apparently this video is only part of the new plan. Such a coincidence that on that same day that this video was released, People magazine just so happened to take a little break from covering some reality TV divorce to put out a bunch of new highly sympathetic stories about Meghan and Harry. If you don't believe me, just think about what the headlines were. Meghan Markle has taken a much softer approach to Harry's family. She wants to focus on their kids. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are playful and flirty, says source, not into a big scene. Exclusive, and inside Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's growing pains in showbiz, Hollywood loves a comeback exclusive. See, they're just so misunderstood. They're really playful and flirty. A comeback is on the way. They just want to focus on their kids. I mean, even that last story, the one about the growing pains, simply frames their professional travails as nothing but bad luck, claiming, among other things, that some experts say Harry and Meghan are being held to a higher standard than others. Oh yeah, it's so unfair. A source also said that they were not set up for success on Spotify, and then a source also claimed that the couple have a lot of ideas and did pitch them, except for one problem. There was too much red tape between Spotify and the Sussexes. Oh yeah, of course, we were wrong. It's not their fault that their careers are floundering. And then there are other stories talking about a life so perfect and a couple so charming and happy that it's a shock people don't need sunglasses to look at them. According to the reporters at People, Meghan just wants to focus on their kids and their life in Montecito, and Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet's upbringing is very play-based. They have several play areas, including a climbing gym on their property. And when it comes to other parents of the children who attend school with Prince Archie, Meghan talks to everyone. There is no pretense. And the couple, according to some supposed friend who spoke with the magazine, are not into a big scene. They prefer smaller group hangouts at home, karaoke, that sort of thing. According to this friend, Harry's a beer and steak and potatoes kind of dude. They're playful and flirty when they're hanging out. I don't know about you all, but I can't even read this stuff without laughing. Meanwhile, talking about the royal family, Meghan has kind of moved on. Oh yeah, they're just two ordinary folks who love some good, wholesome fun. They love their red meat and they love to drink some beer. I mean, if the video was the first part and then part 2 was people, well, I guess part 3 is this. Next month, Harry's gonna go to Dusseldorf for the next Invictus Games. And then also on Thursday, a German newspaper reported that Meghan's gonna make the trip with him, and she's going to moderate, quote, a very emotional farewell show for families and competitors, and Harry's gonna close out the games with one of his famous speeches. Oh yes, what better way to make everybody forget stuff like the two of them being called grifters and that photo op of Meghan up there on stage doing capital C caring for the cameras. Even if she does really care about those people a little bit, we know that care doesn't come anywhere near the care that she feels for herself. And the most important part of all of this is, of course, timing. It's interesting, isn't it, that Harry and Meghan's play to jumpstart their brand happened right at the very moment that the whole royal family has decided to go off on holiday. Recently, they went away on their annual lengthy summer holiday. So for the next month to 6 weeks, the most that we're going to see of Team Crown is going to be if some long lens cameraman can manage to get a shot. And that gives Harry and Meghan a clear run to reclaim the spotlight, and they're confident that no HRHs are going to get in the way. So I guess good luck to the Sussexes. I don't even want to say that, honestly. I mean, I know that they are trying and they are trying hard. Who knows, maybe they're going to pull it off, but I'm kind of skeptical. And you, what do you think about Meghan and Harry's latest appearance? Let us know your opinion below in the comments section.